Hey guys, what's going on? Call of Duty released a trailer a few hours ago for this new mode that's coming to Cold War in Season 5, I believe next week, and it's called Double Agent, but it's basically a Cold War Call of Duty version of Among Us, where basically there's going to be one person on the map who goes around and helps people, or you can also kill people. I'm going to just look at the trailer and kind of show you how it goes. I don't think it's the same operator every time. I think they just happen to show her in the trailer, but I think it could be pretty much anyone, because it would be too easy, I guess, to have the same um, person. Because at first I thought it was the blonde with the white shirt on, which I think is Park. So this is probably a new skin that's coming for Park. I think that's Park, right? But these are just new skins that are coming anyway, so I thought maybe it was just a specific character that goes around and does that. But I think these are just all new operator skins, so that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Um, but anyways, aside from that, the person who you're not gonna know if they're the killer or the suspect or whatever you call it. I guess you'll not know who is who unless you're streaming. Then it's kind of like that's the only downfall. But I also wanted to say I'm really glad that they have decided to put new modes in there, because that's the other thing too. Like, you see a lot of other studios and other games, and they don't put out a lot of content at all for their game. And I hate to always bring it up, but it's probably the best example is Apex Legends is about like 2 years old, and they really just have one. They just did arenas, but they really only have one battle royale mode, and it's like I want to support Apex, but once they only have like one mode, which is battle royale, it just kind of gets really stale. So I'm really glad that Call of Duty and Cold War listens to their fan base and brings in and tries different modes. And it's not just TDM and kill confirmed and hardpoint and all that stuff, and domination, because some of those modes are just get stale itself because people just camp, they're scared to run around. So I'm really anxious and glad that they have new modes coming to try out, like LTMs, especially in Warzone and stuff like that too. Down the road there'll probably be more Warzone modes, like Payload is one of them. And I don't mean to keep on like going off topic, but pretty much what you're seeing is pretty much what you're gonna get. You can either set the bomb or um, eliminate opponents, and I guess you got to be really sneaky about it. Now, it's probably gonna work best if you're all spread out on the map, or if it's a big map. I know they're showing slums, and then they're showing echelon, the two maps that are coming. But this looks pretty sweet. Like I said, it's all about LTMs and trying to get everybody involved and trying different modes and stuff like that. Payload in Warzone, that's another good example I wanted to point out. Is Payload in Warzone is really good. It's pretty fun and action packed, assuming you get good teammates that know what they're doing and how to like capture different objectives. Because in Payload you have two trucks, truck A and truck B. You got to know how to like win one, or maybe even it out and win both trucks at the same time. I think I prefer everybody's jumping on one truck and winning it. Again, so I mean that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's pretty much gonna be like Among Us. I'm thinking, and you got to be really secretive. And now, is it though? Oh, I guess you know what it might be. I'm gonna pause it real quick because I don't want it to keep going over and over again. So basically, I wonder if it's like, let's say, and I'm hoping I'm right, or I'm hoping um, to get some clarification on it. Let's just say you're playing Search and Destroy. You're on defense, the other team's on offense. I guess basically, if the other team's on offense, let's say basketball might be the best example. Um, can you purposely score? I mean, that's like in basketball, it would be called point shaving, uh, where you're basically scoring for the other team. So I wonder if like that's how it works, where one team's on offense, one team's on defense. You can either choose to help the other team. I guess it makes sense now. I guess when we get the studio presentation on it, they'll probably clarify it. But I'm just gonna assume that it's gonna be like maybe search and destroy, where the other team's supposed to plant the bomb, but maybe you want to like double cross your team and plant the bomb for the other team, which is a really cool idea. And I guess you'll know if everybody hangs around by the bomb, though, that might be the bad thing. Unless the bomb is somewhere around the map and nobody knows where it's at. If they find a way to hide the bomb, and like, hey, you find it, nobody's around you, can you choose to defuse it or set the bomb or whatever without your team knowing? So that would probably be the best way, I think, to play the map, is if stuff is really secretive, like you don't know, like say you're on slums and they spawn the bomb in a random spot and you're the only one that finds it first. Can you let people know, or is it going to be secretive that you're the one that planted it? Or they're not gonna know who found the bomb or where the bomb is. So I guess that, or they should just eliminate the mini map altogether. Like that would probably be the best thing. Actually, let me see if that's in there. Because eliminating the mini map is really the only way this mode is gonna work successfully. Because if you know where people are on the map and where the bomb is or the bomb was, they would almost have to do this like a hardcore mode where there's no map, no mini map, and no indicators showing where the bomb is or your teammates are and stuff like that. So that way you'll have no idea who did what and at where on the map they did it. So this seems pretty cool if they end up doing it that way. But if you have like a mini map and it's gonna be easy to tell where people are, I mean that's my thought on it. Like I said. And this also looks very amazing. But it's pretty cool if they do it in a way where there's no mini map again, no indicators, and you really just have to go on your instinct to try and figure out who's lying and who isn't lying. I really hope they do it that way, because I always say, like, again, I want new modes and different things, and I want them to like succeed in doing it. Which is pretty cool. I can't wait to play it, so I think it's coming out next week. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. I'll see you guys later.